Hello, I am Jesus Omar, and I'm going to talk about touristic places about Puerto Rico. And this is not real. This is only an image, but this is considered the Basilica of San Juan Cristobal, and as you can see, it's a very good place to be honest. But it is really a church to where people can go and stay in contact with God. It is considered like a touristic place because it contains a lot of history about Jesus Christ. And there is a lot about from inside, and it is very nice to be honest. And the people used to go on Puerto Rico on summer and on their vacations, of course, to go some places like this one. This is considered El Parque Nacional El Yunque. A People used to go and have some time to relax because it contains a lot of flora and fauna. And then we have the castle of San Cristobal, and this is a very ancient place, but it contains a lot of history, and people used to go here from like the touristic place, of course, of Puerto Rico because it contains, as I already say, a lot of history about when the Spains came here to all of the America and started to make the invasion. That's everything. Thank you very much.
Did you know that the first religious rites of whites there is in information in Puerto Rico, were the religious beliefs of so-called Tainos? These people had animistic beliefs. At the end, everything was changed by Catholicism by the Spanish. Protestantism in the Puerto Rico begins in history in the second half of the 19th century. However, it will not be until the American invasion that the movement gained strength throughout the island. There are also other minority religions, such as the Yoruba or Sataniya religion, Islam, Wicca, Judaism, and among others.
I'm going to talk about the economy in Puerto Rico. Until September of last year, Puerto Rico economy has been facing very notable challenge. They were fighting a crisis, a prolonged economic problem with a significant public debt and the lack of good economic growth.
Have you ever experienced the daily food flavors of Puerto Rican cuisine? If not, you are missing out on a truly unforgettable culinary journey. I've had the pleasure of tasting the island's unique dishes, and they have left a lasting impression on my taste buds. From savoring the rich and savory mofongo to including in the crisp perfection of tostones. Each bite has been a revelation. I've also enjoyed the aromatic arroz con grandules and the sweet, creamy goodness of coquito. Puerto Rico's food culture is a tapestry of flavors and traditions, and if you haven't visited yet, it's high time to you did. The present perfect experience I've had with Puerto Rican food, it's a make I would already recommend a visit to this gastronomic paradise. And thank you.
Puerto Rico has been recognized for having one of the greatest beaches, and it has three of the five island-wide bioluminescent waters. It has created great musical artists recognized worldwide, examples Bad Bunny, Tego Calderón, Daddy Yankee, Residente, Ozuna, among others. Puerto Ricans call themselves Boricuas, since its unique name that honors the island heritage. Puerto Rico has contemporary and classic pieces of art dating back to the 17th century.
My name is Damian and this is my video. Did you know that Puerto Rico is one of the countries with a slightly strange accents? Do you speak before they spoke English, but since the Spanish arrived, the Puerto Ricans began to create and train more into Spanish language. and thus creating their own accents. Puerto Rico has its unique and unmatched accents. For some it is helpful, for others it is a good thing. When they start a conversation, they sing as if they were singing a reggaeton song. They use many anti-sounding words, very funny for many people, and for others little irritating. They have a pleasant way of talking about love and more about creating strange words to know more about their accent. We could meet reggaeton singer or other types of music, and one of their singers who do reggaeton is Ozuna, who is from Puerto Rico and has that accent in his songs that make them better.
Puerto Rican culture has been the product of varied influences throughout its history. The bases of their culture were clearly established through the process of miscegenation between Spaniards, Taínos, and Africans. In Puerto Rico, we call ourselves Boricua. This name has been the only one that honors our Island heritage, but it has been a way of life, a state of mind, a rhythm, and a flavor that is distinctively Puerto Rican.
Hello, my name is Alexis Sebastián Pompagalvan, and I come to explain the important things about the musical de Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico music and bass influenced by Afro Caribbean rhythms and tradition, and singers like Daddy Yankee and Bad Bunny have already achieved international success with their blend of reggaeton and Latin trap. Salsa and Garnet trap origin in Puerto Rico has evolved over the years with the incorporation of jazz and pop influence. Puerto Rico musicians have played a significant role in the development of Latin jazz, fusing traditional rhythm with improvisation, the vibrant and energy soul of bomba and plena. Two traditional musical styles from Puerto Rico has captivated audience with their own percussion and dance elements.
Well, today I am going to talk about Japan, which is a very interesting country, and I am going to give some data and recommendation about it. Well, Japan is a very interesting country, which has many curious facts, such as Japan has hosted the Summer Olympics twice in the past. Japanese cuisine has gained global popularity, and sushi has become a well-known dish worldwide. In Japan, there are geishas, and the geisha culture has fascinated people around the world for many years. Um, Recommendation is, if you want to go to Japan one day, that can help you and be very helpful, such as you should have obtaining a Japan Rail Pass before your trip if you plan to explore multiple cities. Prior to your departure, you should have booked accommodations in advance, especially during peak tourist seasons. You should have obtained a Pasmo or Suica card for convenient use and public transportation in major cities. And well, that will be all.